How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel. For those that are returning, for those that are new, welcome. This is Eddie Star Tarot, and today I'll be doing a daily read for Capricorns. So whatever shows up, you guys. It's meant to. I'm going to be using light seers today. And with that being said, let's get started. You guys just remember that the energy that I pick up on could be for someone else, could be for you. It just depends. If the storyline doesn't fit, maybe it's something that's going to happen in the future, or maybe it just doesn't resonate, right? Use your own intuition, your own discernment. That being said, Cappies, let's see what Spirit's got for you today. Spirit, what do we have for Capricorn, please? Yeah, Cappies. Okay, so 5 cards came out. I wasn't going to actually 6 cards came out. All right, so we have the 8 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It's an interesting spread. So we have the World card to begin with, right? Obviously talking about cycles. We have a circle here. She's happy. This woman's here is happy in the picture. It's telling me, Capricorns, that you're going to be happy about something that's about to happen. There is a new cycle that's taking place. And this is coming from the alchemy that you guys have done within your life. And I feel like this alchemy was guided from above, right? I've never looked at this card this way. So Capricorns, this is a reality right here. The alchemy that you've chosen to listen to is because of the divine guidance from above. And that's why this new cycle is coming in. However that shows up, you guys, it's like maybe you guys have just listened. I always say this, man, when we bring in our intentions, the way that we solidify that is when we are obedient and surrendering to God, right? When we say God, what does that mean? What are we doing by surrendering? Sometimes people get offended by that, or like, this is a spiritual read, or this isn't meant to be God. It all goes back to God, man. I don't care who you are. It all goes back to surrendering to you. In order for you to be successful, to bring in your intentions, Cappies, we have to surrender to the plan, right? We have to be disciplined. That is a place of obedience, surrender already. Whether you want to equate that to God or not, it's always best to acknowledge the Creator, right? With that being said, when we are manifesting or are creating things here, we are a co-creator. With that being said, there's got to be a creator, right? There's a primary to that secondary. I don't know, maybe someone needed to hear that out there. So Cappies, we have our energy. I'm a Capricorn sun sign, so this sort always relates to me as well. So we do have our energy here. Or it could be saying, you guys, that this new cycle, there's be careful not to be listening to your ego. But I honestly don't get a bad deal from this. I just feel like there is temptation around you right now, or temptation's about to... It's like maybe old habits. Be careful with old habits that might bring you down or bring you back into the good graces of the devil, right? That being said, what does that mean? Eddie, what do you mean by the good graces of the devil? I'm being ironical. Cappies, what I'm saying is that when we start listening to this nature, it can put us in this position where we're hunched down and like hovering. I feel like for a lot of Capricorns, you guys have done a lot of work, so keep moving forward. Be careful with that. You guys, I feel like let me go back to what's on the bottom of the deck here. We do have the 8 of Pentacles, and I feel like it's telling me a story too. For some people, you guys might be, a new cycle might be a relationship, but that's not for everybody. I do feel like you guys have walked away. Maybe you guys walked away from a certain way of doing something. So maybe you guys because this is the next card on the bottom of the deck. I will get into this, but there's a story being said. I feel like maybe you guys walked away from something that you guys wanted to do before. Maybe it didn't pan out the way that you thought, or there was like some type of transition where you walked away. Or it could be say that you walked away from a job, and now you guys are more happy about what you guys are doing. I'm getting happiness in regards to more. It could be talking about maybe you guys are going to be more abundant, or you are more abundant. You're just happy about what you guys are doing. And for some, there is a relationship or partnership that's going to be, yeah, it could be your energy, earth sign, as well as maybe an air sign. You guys could be also having to penny pinch or needing to budget in some way. So let's get back to the Eight of Pentacles. Capricorns, you're definitely concentrating on work with the Eight of Pentacles. I'm being guided to look at the card, the Eight of Pentacles in traditional tarot. I'm not envisioning it right now, which is really weird. Maybe that has to do with what this card means, because we have lunar cycles on the top of here, right? This is all about law of attraction. This is about manifestation. She has all of her goodies on the table, being like candle magic, scripting. This is all about putting in the work. Also listening to spirit, which we designated for the first card, right? What is the Eight of Pentacles? 7. Maybe you guys have been waiting for, yeah, that's what it is. You guys have been waiting for something to manifest in your life, and it hasn't showed up yet. Yes, it is. I'm right. You guys are waiting. You're waiting to see your seeds grow, your seeds sprout, and you haven't seen it come into fruition yet. So you're kind of, maybe the devil's kind of playing with you in that aspect, right? Maybe even telling you, whispering in your ear, is God going to provide for you, right? I don't know why I'm using the God and devil dynamic right now, but I feel like that. And I feel good in your guys' energy. You guys, I'm like a little tired right now, but I'm feeling energized in your guys' energy. So I feel like maybe you guys are feeling, you're getting that roller coaster of emotions right now. I'm feeling spirit saying, walk away from that. You guys walk away from that type of thinking, because what you guys really are is abundant, beautiful. And they want you to know that you're going to be walking into a new cycle as well. I'm getting that heavily for a lot of Capricorns. You're going to walk into a new cycle, which I believe is what's on the board, and we'll get to that. You guys are trying to call something in. Whatever that is, I believe that it has to do with money, relationship, and business. All of that is going to run in tandem, and I feel like this new cycle, that's what it is. I feel like what they're saying, I haven't even gotten into the other cards yet because I feel like I'm getting so many downloads. This new cycle that you've been waiting for, I feel like it's coming. Don't worry, but don't fall into the old traps. Spirit wants you to know that. Also, you're getting downloads. This is you, right? It's ironical that I have long hair and it's dark. I'm just getting, it's like, don't fall into the old temptations when you guys succeed, right? It's like, don't let off the pedal once you guys succeed. Don't fall into whatever toxic habits that you guys might have had in the past. We have the public recognition card here, the Six of Wands. Or this is just, if it's not being publicly recognized, it's succeeding in your guys' endeavor. Whatever it is that you guys are passionate about, whatever you started and created, you're going to be recognized for that, however that shows up in your life, right? Ideally, if you're in communications, maybe you are being recognized. Maybe the spotlight's on you. Or maybe you're in a new position. However that works, this is success. This is a victory card. You got the big V right here as well, right? With their arms. So there is victory. Also, you guys, very beautiful. We have number 13, death and rebirth cycle. So something's you guys can feel it intuitively. I know for myself, you guys, I feel it. I feel it intensely. It's actually giving me worries. It's like, what is this new cycle? Like, I feel like everything is like dead away. It's interesting because I said this in the last reading to Tauruses, which they are earth signs as well. Their reading was a little different, but I run by this house, and this house has I'm talking about like 6-7 foot sunflowers, and these sunflowers are huge, but it's in the front of this house, so you can barely see the house, and it's some of the sunflowers are dying now, but some of them are just huge, right? But just be careful, because I feel like what it's trying to tell me right now, as I'm envisioning it, is some parts of yourself is dying, right? Some of those old cycles that were, the divine asks us to let go of some things because they're not of service to us anymore, i.e. whether people, places, or things. It just depends how it shows up in your life. But I do feel like whatever goes away, Spirit's saying, whatever goes away at this time period will be replaced with something better, more beautiful. something that's more in tune with you. Yeah, so we have I always say it's like this entity, which to me is like we have the Reaper axe up here, right? But this is talking about bringing a death to, it's more mystical, right? More alchemy. And two, it's the mirror. This entity is the master of breaking illusions, the master of bringing illusions. Know that with this entity. Especially because it's the death and rebirth cycle. The death and rebirth cycle is an illusion at the end of the day, right? We can get trapped in any illusion or any cycle. But with that being said, I feel like there is an ending and there will be a new rebirth. This is a transformational card because of the number 13 as well. So there is huge transformations going on in your guys' life right now, Capricorns. I'm going to call, before I even keep going, I'm going to call this... death and rebirth. Old to new victory. I don't know. That's what we're going to call it. Old to new victory. You guys, let's move into the Hierophant. I feel like you guys, I'm talking to a Capricorn collective that has walking the ladder of ascension. No matter where you're at in these steps, you guys are listening to spirit. This is someone who's tuned in. This is someone who's doing the work. In order to walk this ladder, you have to be... It's funny, I always look at this person, they're silly, right? They're laughing. I got a funny story. I don't know why I'm saying it, but one day I was doing breath work. I've been doing the Wim Hof... I've been doing it for a long time, but there was one day where I was doing it. I think I was on the second rotation, and I started... I think I got like the endorphins or that lightheaded feeling. I started laughing because I think it was like in the start of the day, and maybe this might be something that you guys are dealing with. When other people look at this person, they're probably thinking like, dude, that guy looks like he's crazy. Or like, it's like when people are not on the tip, they think it's like they come from a place of judgment, especially because when someone's happy, people are like, dude, what's wrong with that person? It could be that energy. But I remember I was like having a bad day, and I think it was the second rotation where I felt everything float away, and I was like, oh, okay, you know what? Life's okay. I made that a lot bigger than I needed to. Maybe you're going through those rotations, and maybe that's going back to the devil card. It's like you're feeling, Capricorns, that maybe the devil's trying to put his hand out back to you and trying to wheel you back in. So be careful. That could be a testament to yourself, your energy, or a testament to someone else. So be careful. It's like spirit, you guys are walking into this new cycle, a new cycle where you're going to be victorious, but the devil's still trying to aid you back into our essence, right, Capricorns, that devil energy, like we're bogged down into the 3D. Don't get caught in those toxic habits. But getting back to my story, I don't know why I'm all over the place, but it all makes sense. I know it does. I just started laughing, and it didn't mess up the rotation, but I started laughing because I got disconnected or associated with the body, and I was more in the presence. I feel like I was having some type of experience because because my eyes were closed too, and I just felt like I let go of everything. I feel like Spirit's telling you guys to let go of the baggage, let go of whatever is bringing you down, whatever needs to come out of your life right now, Capricorns. Release it, let it go, because you're already victorious. Whatever you've been doing has been essential to this ascension process. Another victory card to me. You guys, this is love and healing energy. It all equates back to love at the end of the day. We also have this lotus. Oh man, I never noticed this. We have the lotus flower in the background, along with we have the Om symbol. We have the pentagram symbol. We have the I forget what it's called, the Trimerica or something like that. We have the Jesus symbol. So you guys are receiving a lot of downloads. Be careful that you're not ignoring it. This is a beautiful space to be in, you guys. This screams ascension. This screams downloads. I feel like there's a position right now. Also, Spirit has one more bit of information before I let you guys go, but this is very cool. You guys, victory's in your cards, Cappies. Whatever you've been working on, on the bottom of the deck, you're about to transition to something new. And the Page of Pentacles, you guys, grounded. Your energy is grounded, or you're asked to be grounded at this time period. You need to ground your energy. Page of Pentacles to me is talking about a new beginning, right? A slow but new beginning. Where is Page of Pentacles? It says tenderness and being vulnerable, opening the heart. Maybe you need to tell someone that you love them as well, or vice versa. Someone's going to tell you that they love them. You need to come from a place where your heart is grounded and you're grounded. Being out in nature, especially you guys, when I talk about this interim, the meantime, in between time, Capricorns, when we are in this position where when I feel like we're in the eye of the storm, when we don't know what's going to happen next, especially with things leaving our lives, and we're waiting for a new cycle to come, that's an interim to persevere, to be stronger, right? So strengthen your position. How do we do that? You know that by the Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles. It's talking about meditation, being out in nature, tuning into yourself, just being in that place where you're not around people, places, and things that are going to make you feel distraught. I feel good things about this, Capricorn. You guys very soon are going to see yourself transition into a different cycle, and this cycle is going to be lucrative. It's going to be prosperous. Cappies, I love you guys. Keep it up. Keep moving forward. Don't fall into don't backspin. The miracles right there. I love you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's tomorrow's Friday spiritual reading.